Have you been jumping from one currency pair to another and haven't yet found your grounds in the market? Or maybe you have a priority pair which you trade but still isn't consistently profitable? Then this video is for you. If you're a subscriber, you already know what is coming. Please give this video a thumbs up to help share. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. Over here I share relevant content that will help you to become a consistently profitable trader. Do subscribe so you don't miss out on future lessons. So the big question is, which of the currency pairs are the best to trade? Because we know that there are over 100 plus pairs in the market, and as a trader you need to know which pairs to trade and which of them to avoid, and that is exactly what I will be showing you in this market. This knowledge will help you not only to prevent losses which some of these pairs would almost inevitably bring your way, but also to equip you and to show you relevant pairs which can help scale up your profits in the market significantly. If that sounds good to you, please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and of course let's move straight into today's lesson. So we have three types of pairs, or basically there are three categories of the currency pairs we see in the market. So we have the major pairs, we have the cross pairs, and we have the exotic pairs. As a trader, you need to know which of these pairs to trade and which of them to almost avoid every time in the market, unless you are some guru like George Soros and likes. So let's delve right into it and understand what these pairs mean. Major pairs. So major pairs are the most traded pairs in the world. They are the most traded pairs in the world. They are the most convenient pairs, not just to beginner traders but even to advanced traders. They have the highest liquidity, the lowest of spreads. They have very wide rate movement range in the market, and they are also more stable and predictable because they are less prone to sudden crazy political or economical changes. Most of these pairs are from already developed countries, and I'm talking of countries with the very best of economic situations worldwide. And so even in times of crisis, they are sure to stand to a reasonable extent. And so let's look at some examples of these pairs. We have the Euro USD, the GBP JPY, the USD CHF, the USD JPY, the AUD USD, and so many others. Now if you're confused of these letters you see and you don't really know what is going on, then I recommend you check out the first part of this video. This is actually the part B of the video on currency pairs. I recommend you check it out, not only for clarity on what these alphabets mean, but also to get a better understanding of things which will help you to have an edge over the market and also help you to better understand this video. Moving on, next we have the cross pairs. Now these pairs don't usually have the US dollar in them. They are averagely traded pairs, right? So they are less traded as compared to the major pairs, but are more traded as compared to the next set of pairs, which you will be finding out shortly. So they are called cross pairs because initially in most countries, for you to be able to convert one currency from one country to the currency of another country, you would first have to convert it to the US dollar and then convert the US dollar to your target currency. That was the initial system. So the US dollar was the base currency. And so these currency pairs were, however, able to buy and sell without having to pass through the intermediate USD, hence the origination of their name. They have average spreads. Their spreads are very moderate and somewhat workable. They have average liquidity, lower than the liquidity of major pairs, but greater than the liquidity of the third set of pairs. If you want to stick all through to the end of the video, I'll be giving you a bonus tip which will help you to be very profitable in the market. You definitely want to stick to the very end of this video, and if you found value already, please give it a thumbs up. And they have decent rate movement in the market. Their volatility is decent, it's just about average in the market and somewhat workable. So some examples of these pairs, these non-USD cross pairs, are GBP JPY, Euro GBP, CAD JPY, AUD CAD, AUD CAD, NZD JPY. Again, if you want to know the names of all of these and better understand them, don't forget to check out the video. And so we have the very third kind of pairs, the exotic pairs. Exotic pairs, as the name suggests, exotic pairs will exhaust you. Well, unless of course you are some trade guru, and I don't mean this regular Instagram traders, but I mean all-time gurus. If you are not well advanced and well nourished in the markets, I strongly recommend you stay away as far as possible from this set of pairs. So the exotic pairs contain currencies from developing countries like countries from Asia, Africa, the Middle East, even South America, and as far as the Pacific. They are traded less often, and they have very, very high spreads. Their spreads are just awfully high. They have very low liquidity, which is so bad, and very weak rate movement range in the market. Again, if you are not some George Soros guy, I strongly recommend you don't do it. Way back, George Soros, who is an experienced trader, one of the greatest ever, was able to make some 190 million USD off from trading the Thai baht, as he had foreseen the weakness of the Asian banking system and its officials. And this was an exotic pair. So can exotic pairs make you money? Sure. Should you go in for them if you're a beginner? You don't want to be there, guys. You don't want to be there. Some examples of exotic pairs are the HKD, the Hong Kong dollar. We have the ZAR, that's the South African rand. We have the Thai baht, what our father George Soros traded, the Singapore dollar, SDG, the Indian rupee, and many others, So in my opinion, I strongly recommend that as a beginner, you should be looking at trading the major pairs, which of course will give you a better chance to win in the market. Then as you advance, you can be looking at some more cross pairs, and hopefully one day when you become a trade guru, and guru is even a small word, when you become a trade idol, which I believe you will become, which you will become if you remain on this channel, then I can say you can look at a few exotic pairs. In my presentation, I made mention of words like liquidity, volatility, market range movement, and many other terms which probably might have confused you, like spread and what have you. In my next lesson, I will be explaining what these terms mean. You definitely do not want to miss out on that. Please subscribe if you haven't, and give the video a thumbs up if you found value in it. Thank you so much for sticking through to the end of the lesson. As always, trade green, keep learning, and peace out.